So let's head on out. And this is where we're going to run into, just a gob of random encounters, so let's head on out. And it begins. What do we got? Partially eaten corpse. Ew. Well, that's unnerving as all hell. Let's move along. Yeah, not every random encounter will be against monsters. Sometimes you'll actually run into the terrain. There'll be issues with the terrain, like you'll fall down like a rock slide or something. And sometimes you get ambushed by giant radioactive scorpions. So go ahead and burst fire this guy while he is not in line of fire with my other companions. Tycho, you're a desert ranger. There is a 9-foot-long scorpion in front of you. What in the fuck is your excuse? Tycho, have you been drinking? Come here and let me smell your breath. Actually, this is the wasteland. Never mind. Just get your shit together. Come here. See this backpack right here, Tycho? I needed you to get all of your shit. Get it together. I don't care if you have to use that, but get all your shit together. Oh, that wasn't too far. A little rough terrain slowing me down there. As the terrain will actually affect your traveling speed. These kind of mountains and things will slow you down. In later, I think Fallout 2, in fact, the desert actually has a chance to dehydrate you, and that's why you want to use your cantina. Or sorry, canteen. I always call it a cantina. Yeah, the bar you travel around with. So we're back home. And we can go directly to the living quarters, the command center, the entrance, a cavern entrance. And this is a pretty famous image that is on billboards and things in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. And a lot of promotional materials as well. Let's go ahead and make our way to the entrance here. Heard about some of these places before, but never been in one. Seems nice and clean. A little too clean for my taste. Yeah, a little too Ralph. Raph, sorry. Misspoke. Nice reference. Can't even get it right. I believe this is the Vault Doctor. Or rather, Medic. Let's go ahead and put our gun away so I won't keep having to spin that thing around each time. I'll go to search. It's going okay. Keep up the good work. Let me know if you need anything. As he will heal you. Hi, fellas. Tycho, I don't even want to look at you. As I'm not sure if they will actually heal radiation or not. I think that was later on. Maybe one of the Brotherhood medic does it. But in the part where it's most relevant, they're so far away that they're not going to be of any help to you when you need it. So yeah, this is Vault 13. We could have gone directly back into it, I believe, at the start of the game. And there are some quests here that you can do. Hi, Lyle. But again, I'm not really going to do any of these side quests. I believe there's a water thief. I think there might be actually a an uprising going on in the vault as well, but I might be remembering a different quest. But this is the storage room, munitions room, I believe. That has some good supplies in it, and again, like I mentioned before, is that Fallout 1 you don't really need as much stuff as you do in Fallout 2 and later Fallouts. Oh. Well, thanks, Tycho. Are you trying to make up for the dumb shit you did earlier? Okay, water flask, so maybe it is this game. Or you can take these out in the desert and help prevent dehydration. I don't really need any of this stuff. I could take the Mentats, they don't weigh a lot, and they trade for a decent amount. I will, however, take those. Those are always useful. Let's go see Eyebrows. Make our way around here. What's kind of annoying is vaults, and particularly the Brotherhood vault, is the door is always closed behind you, so you have to keep interacting with them. And here is the Overseer. In the Overseer's chair, which shares a similar design with what Bethesda did in Fallout 3, or how the desk kind of looks the same, that kind of circular design. But these are actually, like, what are we, about 15 feet in the air? Something like that? And these little panels on the side, if you get hostile, will open up, and they have Gatling lasers, which are not fun. They're not fun to be on the receiving end. So let's go ahead and read what we have down here. This is the operations room. All command and control operations are performed here. These people are the leaders of the vault. Well, since there's only the one, we didn't really need to pluralize that. Hey, Buckaroo. Now, I'll confess, this is one of the talking heads whose voice actor, I have no idea who he is. I looked him up, and I've forgotten his name. I'm going to... Future Fruit Spread will put it down in the bottom right corner. And I remember he had some small role that is really iconic. Wait. No, I'm thinking of the guy who played another talking head later on. But I do not remember who he is. I don't recognize his voice instantly. But Future Fruity will put that information in here right now. For me, he's always been Overseer Eyebrows. And apparently he has a name like Jocelyn, something like that. I don't know. He's always been Eyebrows to me.
Found the chip?
Yes, but I think we should talk about letting people leave the vault. That must be one of the quest lines. So I'm probably gonna shit the bed on that one.
Okay,
But yes, I found it.
One moment, the chip is initializing. There it goes. Self-test is green. Reboot is good. Ha! It's working, and it looks like we have a winner. Oh, you've saved us. You've done it.
You're welcome.
You saved the vault. You should be proud. But now we need your report. We'll get it from you in the library. Please, go there now.
Okay. You gain 7,500 experience points for returning the water chip and saving the vault. Congratulations, you have gone up a level. You log your reports on the library computer system. You should return to the Overseer to finalize your progress. One of the few times in the game where they will actually tell you what you should go and be doing. So let's level up. And one more level from now, which is actually pretty damn close. So we should be all set as far as energy weapon goes, and I can start shooting some plasma at some bad guys. But, if I recall, you can use science on these computers and gain some experience points. You spend some time researching some important information. Or did it... up a skill, and if it did, I'm not sure which one it would be. Because science is still the same. Not sure. But, let's go ahead and make our way back over to the Overseer. And you do see some other Vault Dweller sprites as, Fallout 2 is kind of a funny joke in a special encounter called the Cafe of Broken Dreams, is that this sprite will lament that there's not an option to use him in the main game of Fallout 1. I believe he makes a joke, it's because he's black. It's been a while since I ran through that random encounter. Dogmeat, what are you doing over here? Lifting your leg on the Overseer's chair? That's a bad dog. No, I condemn you to hell.
I just wanted to let you know that the water supply is stabilized. Actually, we're rebuilding our reserves. You did great. I am a little concerned, however.
Yeah, I keep using a razor on these things. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. Like two caterpillars fighting over land.
I don't like your reports. What was in the reports, that is.
Oh,
In fact,
it wasn't my syntax and diction?
It's those mutants. I've done some calculations and... well, I've come to an unpleasant conclusion.
Look at this dumb little smile. Alright, what's the conclusions that you've drawn to?
The population is far greater than could be expected by natural growth or mutations. This leads me to believe, and I don't really understand it, but it looks like someone's generating new mutants, and at a startling rate.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like what Harold was talking about in the hub. Must be a lab somewhere then.
And as you've probably guessed, none of these mutations could have occurred naturally, even with the radiation from the war.
So what do you want me to do about it?
If someone is creating hostile mutants at this rate, the Vault's safety is at stake. Find and destroy this lab as soon as you can.
Alright, one spore into the breach, my friend.
No idea how sorry I am to send you back out.
Don't sound all that sorry to me, pal. Sup, Red? What you up to? I was a little unsure that you could do it, but I trust you now. Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence. Oh, by the way, these are my two greasy mercenaries and my filthy, flea-addled dog. So yes, we now have the second main quest of the game is to find the source of the mutants and dispose of them. Now, the only, the most mutants we have seen was actually in the Necropolis. And especially those special-looking mutants, those super mutants. So, we can go check that out. There are some flares. Is it just flares? Because if it's just flares, you can keep them. Pass. Yeah, I know it's free caps. I really don't care. So here we are again. And it seems that some of the rats have regenerated. Or maybe they just respawn in general. But I thought they stayed dead, but we've had so much rat fighting already. Let's throw a few more on while we're at it. Hey, Buckaroo. Oh, hey there, little fella. Trying to bite my ankles. Not nice. Oh, now you're being a deadeye. Tycho. Ugh, you pukes. I can't wait till we get out of the glow. I don't know if this is one of the ones I mentioned or not, but they have a very specific purpose, and that is to survive until we get to the glow, carry all of that sweet loot out of there, and then they can go fuck right off.